Ever wished you could design your ideal partner from scratch? Her look, her vibe, her backstory, even the way she talks to you? Today, that is exactly what HeraHaven lets you do. In this video, a full, in-depth review, you and this channel are going to walk step by step through HeraHaven. From creating an anime or realistic partner, to shaping her personality, to actually chatting with her. Let's jump in. Anime section. Let's start with the part that a lot of you are most curious about, the anime side of HeraHaven. HeraHaven doesn't just slap a cartoon filter on a face and call it anime. It gives you a dedicated anime experience, where your partner feels like she stepped right out of your favorite series, expressive eyes, dramatic poses, and story-like interactions that build over time. These characters are designed to feel emotionally responsive too. As you chat and flirt, the AI adapts, picking up your tone and preferences so your anime partner slowly becomes more yours with every conversation. If you're into that blend of visual fantasy plus interactive storytelling, the anime option is easily one of the biggest hooks of HeraHaven. Boyfriend option. Even though HeraHaven is marketed heavily as an AI girlfriend app, it actually gives you the option to create a boyfriend as well. So if you prefer male companions, or you're just experimenting with different dynamics for fun or storytelling, you're not locked into one gender. Select style. Now, let's get into the character creation flow, which is honestly the heart of HeraHaven. Realistic characters are more like Instagram-ready models, polished, natural-looking, and great if you're chasing immersion that feels closer to real life. Anime style, on the other hand, leans into fantasy, big, expressive eyes, strong colors, and a more dramatic, illustrated feel that fits perfectly if you're an anime fan. Select ethnicity. Next up is ethnicity, and HeraHaven does something a lot of apps still skip. It gives you a proper variety of presets. You can choose from Caucasian, Asian, Arabic, Indian, and others, so it's not just one default look over and over again. Select age. After that, HeraHaven asks you to select an age group. You don't type in a number. Instead, you choose visually between ranges like 20s, 30s, 40s, or 50s. Each range subtly tweaks the appearance, so your companion looks age-appropriate for the vibe you want, whether that's a youthful, energetic character or someone with a more mature presence. This also helps keep the system structured and clear, instead of messy custom ages that might confuse the AI's sense of who your character is supposed to be. Select hairstyle. Then comes hairstyle, and this is where personality really starts to show visually. HeraHaven gives you clear options: straight, curly, ponytail, or braids. Straight hair tends to read as polished and composed. Curly hair brings more energy and playfulness. Ponytails often feel sporty or casual, while braids can push toward cute, elegant, or even slightly mysterious depending on the rest of the look. Hair color. Next, you pick hair color, and HeraHaven gives you a nice mix of realistic and bold options. You can go classic with brunette, black, or blonde, or you can dial up the fantasy with ginger, pink, or purple. Character creation. Body type. After the hair is set, HeraHaven moves you to body type. Here, you can choose from options like skinny, slim, athletic, or thick, which each adjust the silhouette of your character. It's not full 3D sculpting, but it's enough that your partner's overall shape matches the kind of aesthetic you prefer, whether that's toned and sporty, very slim, or more curvy. Character creation. Name. For this video, imagine naming her something like Ran, Hina, Umeko, Mariko, Yuki, Wei, Risa, Li Ling, or Kyoko, names that immediately give her a cultural and emotional flavor before she even speaks. Character creation. Persona. Now comes arguably the most important step, persona. HeraHaven doesn't just ask you to tick a few basic traits. You can either pick from preset personas or craft your own from scratch, and this defines how she behaves in conversation. Presets can be quite intense or very specific. Imagine options like a fragile, haunted trauma girl, a playful yet non-committal, flirty nurse, or a fierce, competitive tennis rival who never lets you win too easily. Character creation. Accent. After persona, you choose her accent. HeraHaven offers multiple voice options, typically centered around things like American and British accents, with variants that give you different tones and energies. Chat with Sora. Once everything is set, look, it's time to actually chat. In HeraHaven, the chat room feels like a hybrid between messaging with a friend and role-playing in an interactive story. Imagine this. You've just finished building a character, let's call her Sora, and you drop into your first conversation. At the top, you can see the scene or setting you wrote for her. On screen, you get her portrait, her messages, and a simple text box where you can type whatever you're thinking or feeling. Sora replies in character, referencing her persona, her backstory, and even little quirks that you built into her. If you've enabled voice, you can tap a speaker icon to hear her answer out loud in the accent you selected, which really sells the illusion that this is a custom character living inside your phone. Over time, HeraHaven's AI adapts to you. It remembers details, picks up patterns in what you enjoy, and tries to give you replies that feel more and more tailored to your tastes. Generator. Visuals are a huge part of HeraHaven, and that's where the generator comes in. Instead of only chatting in text, you can request pictures of your character in different outfits, poses, or situations, and the app generates tailored images to match. If you don't like a result, you can regenerate and try again, refining until you get something that fits your fantasy or the specific mood you're going for that day. HeraHaven Pro. Pricing. Of course, the big question, what does that cost? HeraHaven Pro usually comes in two main flavors, a monthly plan and a discounted annual plan. The monthly plan is positioned at around €19.95 per month, billed every month. If you're willing to commit long-term, the annual plan drops the effective monthly price significantly down to around €6.65 per month, billed as roughly €79.80 for the year, which is often marketed as about 70% savings versus paying month to month. You can typically pay by card, and in many cases, there's also support for paying with crypto, which is a nice touch for users who prefer more privacy or just like using digital assets. So, is HeraHaven worth it in 2026? If you're looking for a highly customizable AI partner where you control the look, the personality, the accent, and even the kinds of pictures she sends, HeraHaven stands out from a lot of its competitors. The character creator is deep enough to feel personal without being confusing. The anime and realistic styles both look polished, and the combination of chat, voice, and image generation makes the whole experience feel like your own private story universe. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more honest reviews of AI companion apps, make sure to like this video, drop a comment with the persona you'd build first, and subscribe for more deep dive content just like this.